It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. We are still live with your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we've spent the entire morning learning about the social media found couple Grant and Ambel. And in this day and age, more and more stories will be established on social media platforms or dating apps. Now we get to find out just how much these two know about each other. No pressure. It is a fire question game round.
I just want to say that we didn't know about this. Going in, I'm very scared.
Good, this
That
is
was the point.
perfect then, that's perfect. So, I believe it's been 6 months, right, since you guys have actually
so
officially...
if we get things wrong
Please forgive
this
us.
time...
If you get things wrong, then you have even more reason to go on those dates once the lockdown's done, all right? So, okay, first question's up, and you've got to be quick fire, right? No thinking. You're going to give you a 5-second limit on your answers.
Okay, but whose answers first?
So the first one's to you, Grant, all right? Grant, you ready?
Okay.
All right. What was your first impression when you first saw Ambel's dating profile?
Oh, breathtaking.
Oh, yes.
cute.
Love it.
Ambel, what was the biggest surprise when you eventually got to know Grant?
That he talks a lot. Like, all the time. Non-stop.
We should have warned you. That should have been the disclaimer right there at the bottom.
Slow zoom on my face.
I suppose it's part of your job, man, so I'm glad for it. So, Grant, my next question to you. What's one resolution you think Ambel should have this year?
Ooh.
This is a tough one. I think just, her future. Like, I think one of the things that she's really interested in, or that she's really inspired about, is just like kicking forward into this year and just like leaving 2020 behind in the best way possible. And that's, I think, a future and just building on and being excited about a future is a reason.
Ambel, are you listening? Paying attention?
Don't sleep on yourself, girl. 21 is yours. Ambel, I'm going to ask you. Okay. Have you met Grant's friends? If so, no pressure. Which one is your favorite?
I have met them. It took a while to meet them because we had to do it like as safely as possible. I don't want to pick a favorite.
Pick one, just pick one.
Can I say Eliz?
Yes, yeah.
Eliz is my favorite.
Eliz is who?
Eliz was my ex, actually. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, we were really good friends, and it was great, like, when we all, like, good mates. So.
Yeah.
I have a lot of questions.
I think everyone on the side is like, whoa, wait, social media. So, look, I've got a side question here. It's not in the script, but I just genuinely want to know, if you two had to choose your favorite characters that you could play, who would they be?
In game?
Yes.
In a video game.
Gaming character, alias. Who would it be for both of you? Ooh, I've got a good one here.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
There's so many.
I would play Spider-Man,
Okay.
100%.
I can see that.
Yeah, I would just, that adventure
Pinky.
swinging around.
And you, Ambel?
I think I'd be Eivor now because she's like quite badass,
Eivor from Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, okay, you went like all
Yeah,
the way
all the
there.
way.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
see it, I like that.
Grant, I'm going to bring it back to you. What do you think Ambel's parents thought of you the first time they met you?
Yo, I was nervous. I was so nervous.
See, you got to tell us as well, what happened? How did it go down?
Okay, so I met her mom.
In J-Bay first.
In J-Bay first, and I was super nervous, but it worked out fine, like, it worked out okay.
What color was your hair then, by
It was
the way?
yellow.
Okay.
I was with the grandparents too, and like, being in like J-Bay, I don't think that many people were walking around with yellow hair, so I think everyone was like, what's going on?
In life, not a
but
lot of
the
people
family
do.
was so sweet. Everybody was so warm and accepting. I just they took away my nerves. So yeah.
Oh, I love that.
What do you think she thought of you? That was the question.
Oh, I think she thought I was a little eccentric. I am a little strange. I think I'm not an accountant and that kind of thing. But I think Ambel's also like a little strange as well.
Yeah.
So like we go together like that. There's nothing normal about like us as people.
Can you imagine the conversation? So, Grant, what do you do for a living? How are you going to support my daughter? Well, I like to play games.
I do this thing. Cool. Yeah.
So cool.
I think the grandparents were very confused. I think it took a while to
Yeah, okay. All right, my next question, Ambel, we're going to get a little bit more deep now, all right?
Ooh,
And you got pressure on you for this one. So my question to you is, what's the most attractive thing you find in Grant? The most attractive thing you find in Grant. Apart from his hair, you cannot say his hair.
It's not actually a physical thing, but to me it's his kindness. So the way that he treats all of his friends and family and the way that they talk about him even when he's not in the room, it's such a telling thing. And he's got like such a good heart of gold, and he always wants to help everyone all the time, no matter what, even like to the detriment of himself sometimes.
I'm not crying. You guys I think we should just end right there. No, I'm joking. Grant, we're going to leave the last one to you. Name 3 of your favorite things about Ambel.
Wow, I love her, also her kindness. She's extremely kind and thoughtful to everybody. She's extremely loyal just to her and her friends. The way she speaks about her friends and her family is on such high regard. I only recently met her friends, but the way she speaks about them at all times is just like on another level, and it's a deep care. And just how like she's got this quiet passion, you know? It's like, she seems very still at the front, but she's like, I'm very passionate physically, and I'm like, you can see it, but she shares the exact same passion and it's happening underneath, you know? And I think that's one of my favorite parts about her. So even if, you know, I can get excited about something and you can't see it in her face, I've learned that it's in her, you know, and that passion's boiling up.
Oh, well, look, Grant, Ambel, we cannot wish you nothing but success for the rest of your adventure. And I think you've inspired Mzansi. 6 months ago, you were absolute strangers, and look at you now. There's love, there's memory making, and there's just so much passion, guys. Thank you so much. And we've got we've got G in the studio with Jared Ricketts just to finish off the show, of course, and deliver us with some magic. Let's check it out.